Hi guys, I'm not in London as you can see, and that should be my trips to London for now done. I shouldn't need to go in there at the moment because Mum's back. Still got stuff going on obviously, she still needs to see doctors and that sort of stuff, but we can do all that at home rather than having to do it up in London. Although I did have quite a nice time up there, managed to buy a few bits and bobs. I will show you them later in another video. One of the things I did whilst I was up there, rather than just going around taking pictures, the first time I took pictures of cars, the second time I took a camera just to have a bit of a laugh, take a few pictures here, there and everywhere, but I also decided to go shopping and I went to the Wembley Outlet Centre, which is a designer outlet for cheaper than normal clothes. Wasn't a lot I saw. There was a Gap store, didn't see a lot in there that I wanted, and there was the Vans store. We'll come to that in another video. So on the subject of buying bits and bobs and buying stuff, I have bought a few more bits, one of which is over there behind me, you can see in the corner. I'll get him out in a minute. The other thing was for all my watch collecting and my watch malarkey. Being a watch collector and also reviewing them and sticking on YouTube, you don't just buy your watches, you normally have to have the other bits as well. So it's things like the watch tools to fix the watches, batteries to fix the watches, and of course I also have things for display purposes. So I have stands and stuff like that, backgrounds, all sorts of bits and bobs to go along with the watches. Now I decided that my watch videos had started off, they're sort of pretty static, so I decided to look for turntables. I went on Amazon, I bought a turntable. First one I bought is this one. This is a little solar turntable with a little sort of glass top. It does pop off. Now this is alright, except for one thing, and that is you can't turn it on or off. It's a solar one, which means if it's light to it, it's going all the time, it never stops. It's got a switch on it, which I thought would turn it off. It doesn't, it turns it the other way, so it will go one way or the other, but it never actually physically goes off, which is worse if you put the battery in it. It has got a compartment for a battery, but again, it just keeps going forever and ever and ever. So I only have it up at the moment. If I'm going to need it for something, I will use it for what I'm needing it for, then put it away. It will sit up on my shelf with my little mini on it going around all day long. The second one I also bought from Amazon. This is a slightly bigger turntable, and this one's got a lot more functions on it. This one can keep rotating in either direction. It's USB powered. It can be battery powered if you want it to be battery powered. It was supposed to come with a rechargeable battery, and there's a whacking great big compartment on the back of it for the rechargeable battery. So the rechargeable battery would go in there. I did the normal, I didn't read the reviews like I should have done. The reviews said most people reviewed it saying it doesn't come with a rechargeable battery, there's a failing there, and most people gave it very bad reviews. So I've also given it a bad review, as I did with the other one, to be honest with you, because it's not really explained very well. They are a bit cheap, a bit tacky, and they're not very well made, but for the single purpose I need it for the watches, it doesn't matter. This one I plug into a USB port, I can have it rotating, or I can go backwards and do a 180, a 360, can do quarter turns. So it'd be ideal for sticking watches on or anything else that I decide to review that's small enough or that will fit on a turntable. Which I thought would be different, just a little bit of an addition to my watch reviews or my vlogs. Now hopefully it's clear and obvious. You can see I've had my hair done, or I've done my hair. It was very, very black, it had lots of roots in it and it was growing through. So I decided to get rid of all the darkness and all the horrible bits from it and make it nice and bright again. So that's done. I have also got a bit of a problem with my teeth at the moment, so try not to look at them. That's simply that I've had a couple of teeth falling out. I haven't had a chance to get to the dentist, obviously, since before COVID started. I do need to go to the dentist. I will go to the dentist and I will get some more teeth put in. And it's just simply as that. I need to get a few done. I had said 2 fall out in the last couple of weeks whilst my mum was away in hospital. 2 teeth fell out, which is a bit strange. But my teeth aren't of the best things. I've brought up eating sugar, syrups and very, very sweet things. So they were never bound to last. It was going to always be a bad idea. So unfortunately, later in life, that's come for the worse. Now, also you'll notice whilst I was in London, and in the London video, I got Cuddles a trip. We went out. Cuddles got the new t-shirt with the child on it. I will put him back in his PJs. The same PJs he's got were actually being sold in the same shop that I bought this. But his PJs do need washing because one of his tops gone a bit bobbly. Now I did mention in one of the videos, I think it was a video before the London video, that I was getting another cuddly toy. I show you on the computer. sort of not to go or replace Cuddles in any way, shape or form, but just to go in the corner. He's on the bed all the time and he gets cuddled every night. But I also wanted to get something to go by Animal Crossing obsession, and that was Tom Nook. Now, the pictures on the internet look quite nice, it looked quite good quality. I didn't know if it was going to be a good quality or not when I got it. I thought, oh, maybe it's going to be a bit of a cheap Chinese knockoff. But actually, it's amazing. It's brilliant. He is, shall we say, a bit on the big side. He's got a massive head. But he's very, very well made, very soft, very plush. The instructions are, everything's in Japanese. Which I suppose, that's okay. I will eventually take that off of his ear because it makes his ear flop a bit. But he's got the full uniform, the shorts, big fluffy tail. But he's massive, he's huge. If you put him next to... So, yeah. But he's in the corner. So I said this will sit over in the corner and it will stay there next to my Hong Kong Fooey, which is a Hong Kong Fooey water bottle, which you can't use in bed because his nose is too big, so you can never sleep with it. But I don't think I want to get the others. I don't want to get the little shop owners because they are small and I haven't really got anywhere to put them. And I just love the feel of this. This is very, very soft, very velvety, and he's just massive. He's brilliant. I love him. So one of the good things about being up in London was I did get to take my camera on both occasions that I went, and I did manage to get a fair few decent pictures, or pictures I liked anyway. One of the things I did want to see though was a thing called the Sky Pool, which is a swimming pool in Embassy Gardens, which is up in the sky between buildings, which is really nice. Got to walk all the way to go and see it, and there was a couple of workmen in it, and half the water, or 3/4 of the water had gone because they're cleaning it. So, yeah. But I did get to see some other bits and bobs, places I hadn't been to before in London, places I hadn't seen, stuff I didn't even know existed. I took pictures of it, which was quite nice. And sort of on a similar vein, similar subject, the sort of span of bridges and things like that. The car shows are back on, so on the Saturday after going to London I went up to Sheppey for the first of hopefully a run of Dirty South car meets.
I didn't know whether to text you, and then I was like, well, we're having a car meet, so why the fuck not? Exactly. You're only down the road, aren't you? So
yeah, sort of.
Nice little drive out.
Yeah, nice, exactly. Yeah, why not?
Oh mate, I'll see you in a minute.
See you in a minute. Great people, great cars again as always, very busy. Everyone was behaving as they should be, and got some nice pictures, so something I'm looking forward to for hopefully the rest of the summer. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button down below. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when I upload my next video. And thanks again. Bye bye.